For this integral, we have the integral of 8 divided by the square root of 1 minus 12x squared. So this looks like the form of 1 divided by a squared minus u squared. And so we use the formula 1 divided by the square root of a squared minus u squared du. This is arc sine or sine inverse of u divided by a plus c. And so to use this formula, we'll let a squared be 1 and u squared be 12x squared. And then take the square root of both sides. The square root of a squared is a. The square root of 1 is just 1. And then we'll let our u squared be 12x squared. And then take the square root of both sides. So we have the square root of u squared. And then the square root of 12x squared. So this becomes u. This is the square root of 12 times x. And then the derivative of u with respect to x. So this is the constant square root of 12 times x. And so the derivative is just the square root of 12. So du is equal to the square root of 12 times dx. But in our problem, we don't have the square root of 12. And so what we can do is multiply both sides by 1 over the square root of 12. So we have du 1 over the square root of 12 is equal to dx. And now we're ready to make the u substitution. This integral we can rewrite as 8 times 1 divided by 1 minus 12x squared dx. And then this is 8 times 1 divided by. Now 1 is a squared minus 12x squared is u squared. And then dx is 1 over the square root of 12 du. And then we can move the 1 over the square root of 12 out in front, and that becomes 8 divided by the square root of 12. And then what's left is 1 divided by the square root of a squared minus u squared and du. And this part right here, it looks exactly like our formula. So this is 8 divided by the square root of 12, and then the square root of the integral of 1 divided by a squared minus u squared is arc sine of u over a, and then plus c. And so this becomes 8 divided by the square root of 12 arc sine Now u is the square root of 12 times x. So in the place of u, we have the square root of 12 times x, and then 8 is 1. So 8 is 1, and plus c. So this becomes 8 divided by the square root of 12 x sine of the square root of 12 x, and then plus c.